Hi there. Happy Monday. Nice sunny day again today. Really hot. I've just been up to the hospital, which is fun. Because today is the first day, well it's the second day actually, but it's the day that most people are taking as Eid, which is the end of Ramadan, the end of all the fasting. So of course where I live, a lot of the taxi drivers are Muslims, and so trying to hail a taxi was fun. Anyway, it was ear, nose and throat. So he pushed a bendy camera thing, you know, and down up my nose and down my throat, and decided that there was no nodules on my throat, so I don't know what all this is, but he, in his infinite wisdom, said there was nothing there. But he is sending me for another swallow test. Not swallows as in birds, swallow as in, you know, because I do cough and choke when I'm eating. And he, I told him I'd had one done many years ago and there was a problem. I swallow and then I sort of have to double swallow before anything goes down properly. So that can lead to something occasionally going down the wrong hole, if you know what I'm saying. So then I cough. It's a bit embarrassing when I'm going out for a meal with people. I don't do that often, but it's a bit embarrassing when I do, because I can start to cough and choke, my eyes run, and of course people are thumping me on the back, giving me water, the waiters are running over in case I've choked on one of their dinners, you know. So it's a little embarrassing. Anyway, hopefully, we'll see. Right, what am I playing with? My son and daughter-in-law bought me this and some earrings. I don't think it was this Christmas gone, I think it was the one before that. And I put it in a safe place. Anyway, I've been doing some more tidying in the bedroom and sorting out some more clothes and different things like that, and I found it. I haven't got the earrings on because they're silver, and I can only wear silver earrings for some reason or other for a very short length of time. I'm a bit worried about this because it does say don't immerse in water. Now I don't know whether having a shower constitutes immersing in water because I keep forgetting to take the thing off. In case you're wondering whether I've had a shower or not this morning, I did, but it was so hot outside that my hair's wet through, and this is what happens when my hair gets wet through. It looks like it hasn't been washed. Anyway, joy oh joy. That's about what's going on in my life. Kelly didn't come on Friday because she was waiting in for a new camera. And I've watched her latest video, I'm Yarn Inspired, and the sound and the vision, sound and vision, seem perfect to me. So one or two of her, you know, people who view her had been complaining recently that they couldn't hear her. I must admit at times it was a little bit fluky, I had to keep turning it up. But no more than some other people's videos. I mean, some people's videos you have to crank the volume right up to the top and you still can't hear them. But, as to the lady who couldn't see me, my last video, I think maybe it's something to do with these settings because everybody else managed to see me. So sometimes if you log out and then log back in again, that resolves the problem. I mean, I've had that problem from time to time when I've been watching Sian's Crafty Corner, you know, the live version, when I've not been able to see her at all, but I've logged out and logged back in, and hey presto, there she is. Well, today I still haven't sewn the buttons on the Aran cardigan, so I can't show you that yet. What have I been doing? Well, I have been, it's the Gulf Coast Shrug. I can never say that without getting my tongue twisted round. The Gulf Coast Shrug. And I'm doing it in this beautiful blue with a lurex in it. So the lady said she didn't mind if I showed it while I was making it, so there you go. That's what it is. I have to be careful when I do that because of Gigi. I've just sellotaped myself all over before I came on camera, because I looked like a hair rug, to be quite honest. He was overjoyed to see me when I came back in because I've been missing all morning. And if you want to know where Sir is, he's actually there, having a little sleep. There he is. So he was a little bit put out because I got out and left him. So what was I doing when I was at the hospital? Well, I didn't feel like taking my hospital shawl. So I was doing, whoops. This is in a bag that I got off Etsy. I love these bags. It's a lady called, it's Rick Rack, she's called. And they're beautiful, sturdy bags, really sort of stiff, lined with beige. And they've usually got a little, this one's got like a little underslip or sundress on it. And it's Rick Rack Designs. I don't know whether she posts to the US, but if you're in the UK, they are fantastic quality, honestly. Kelly's a lover of these as well. The quality is just so superb. They're really thick. And they're quite reasonably priced compared with a lot of the others I've seen. Oh, I hate crinkly pattern up. But for some reason or other, the bag wasn't quite big enough. I like big project bags. I started this because I didn't want to take the Lurex with me because it's quite big, you know, and you're taking it with you. So I'm doing that. But I'm not doing this version because this version's got a rib at the bottom. And it's for the shop, so a lot of the ladies are a little bit fluffy. And if you're a little bit fluffy like me, you don't want a tight band at the bottom of your sweater. So it's going to be more like the kiddie version, which is going to have the straight bottom. It's a Serdar pattern, it's 7237, and it's done in cotton double knitting, but of course I'm just doing it in stash. My stash that I'm using is this one. I'll bend it in half so that I'll fit it up a bit better. No, I don't want to show you that because it has a knot. Try not to put knots in the middle of a row, but sometimes they sneak up on you, don't they? Yeah. It's that colour. And it's ice, and I'll tell you in a minute what it is, although it has been in my stash quite a while. So I'm not saying they still do it, because you know what ice is like. It's called Colour Fine. Colour Fine. And what's it made out of? Well, I've got my glasses in case I can't see. Oh, I've got the UPS man here. Hang on a minute, it could be something interesting. See you in a minute. Well, Gigi got quite upset then because the UPS man came. I won't show you my address, but I think you can guess who's come. No. I did say, didn't I? No. Yarn. But unfortunately, I had a weak moment. I had a relapse. It was either relapse on the diet or relapse on the yarn, so I'm afraid it was relapse on the yarn. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked with this yarn. I was telling you first of all what this was, wasn't I? So let me... Oh, I don't know whether I've sat on my glasses or not. No, it's here. There you are. Don't want to sit on my new glasses, do I? Right, here we go. Tell you what this is when I find out. It's 100% acrylic. It's a beautifully sturdy looking yarn. It actually looks a little bit, not textured, but you know what I mean. I don't know if you can see. I don't know whether the camera will pick up or whether it'll just blur. But I'm enjoying working with it. It's nice. It's got 140 metres on it. Doesn't say how many yards. You'll have to get your calculator out. It's supposed to be a fine one on a 3mm. It says it's number 2, but it isn't. It's definitely a lot plumper than that. I would say more of a 3. So, no, I'm using a bigger hook. I'm definitely not using a 3mm hook. Oh, there goes Buddy. Can you hear him? My next door. She was very lovely. She cut my privets whilst I was out. Well, I think she did. She cut part of them anyway. My lovely neighbour. That way. Not my horrible neighbour. That way. You want to know, don't you? Oh my God. Well, it's Cotton Night, surprise, surprise, because I love cotton. And they had it on a bargain offer. So, oh, where did I take my glasses? Where did I put them? Now, come on, tell me, where did I put my glasses? Where did I put them? Oh, there they are. So terrified of sitting on the things. That's my normal thing to do. Sitting on them. Right. It's 100% cotton. And it's a number 3. But it's like the same thickness as that, and that's supposed to be number 2. So it's always the same with ice. You get what you get. You know, you don't know what you get till you get it. It's 100 grams and it's got 187 metres on it. And it's saying a US 6 or a UK 4mm hook. But again, it depends on the pattern that you're making, doesn't it? Right, I'll just show you the pink colour. I won't go through showing you every bit because you know what it's like, don't you? Let's fluff it up a bit. There it is, ice yarn. Sorry, Sue, if you're watching. I've opened it without you. But when it's all cotton and it's at a bargain price, I know I've got lots upstairs, but I don't think my son watches my videos, so I'm quite safe. So yarn ban, go out the window. So I got pink, I got 2 packs of pink. I got 2 packs of this beautiful green. Love it. I'm having trouble with the other one. I don't know why, I'm just splitting it all the time. And then I told you it was coming out too small for me, didn't I? So that kind of took the edge off it. So it's gone into the sort of pending pile. Pending whether I undo it and do a bigger size, or pending whether I carry on and put it in the shop. It's just one of them pending things. Then I've got, oops, I've just fallen over. I've got lilac, lovely lilac, pretty lilac. And there should be another colour in here, and I've forgotten what I've ordered. Well, no, I only ordered 3 colours. See, I was being economical. So there's like 28, 16, 24 balls, isn't there? So it's worked out, oh, it's over £1 a ball, but I mean it's not bad for 100 grams, it's about maybe 1.50 or something. It's less than £2 a ball, which is quite good considering it's 100% cotton. So quite happy with that. Right, back to. Right, if you watch Sean's Crafty Corner, if you watch, what's she called? Denise Deer. We've already done previews of this magazine, but I'll do a quick flick through just in case you don't watch either of them. I did take out the pattern for that and the little kit, and it's going to be going down to Karen Casualistic because, as you know, I don't do things like that. I've got that pattern and I promised myself I'm going to make it. It's a Sirdar pattern, Sirdar leaflet. Found in all good wool retailers, it says here. The pattern featured is 4763. So, and that is not in the book, the magazine. I think it's just advertising something, I think. I haven't seen the pattern inside the magazine. I ran out of space last time, didn't I, because I talked too much. And I still haven't set the, just looking what time it is. Still haven't set the timer. You know, I buy a timer then I don't set it. I'm like, told you, didn't I, I had a degree in stupidity. Just adverts so far. Adverts. This one's called Beside the Seaside. I think if I'd put all that work into that blanket, I don't think I'd be taking it down on the beach. I think that's a cushion, and that's a key ring, a flip-flop, not a pair of, a flip-flop as used as a key ring holder. Those are straps that hold your roll-up mat. And that one's a beach bag that says beach ring on it. Let's have a little looky. Have a little looky, my bookie. Now I am actually so old that I have got the original pattern there somewhere in the stash. Or I may have given it away because I knew I'd never make a pair of shorts again. So that's the up-to-date version. I did have the shorts pattern, let's just say. Whether it's still there or not, who knows. But that's not on my to-do list, as you might have gathered. Very cute. Love it. Not doing it. Nope. Pedro. We'll have to Pedro off. That's a nice lacy pattern if you want something that's, you know, sort of a nothing type shawl just to put over your shoulders in the summer. You know, it wouldn't give you a lot of weight. Now I know that Sean likes that one with the skull on it. If I made it, I'd make it without the skull. A bit old for me. Wearing it with a skull on the front, be told. I'd wear it like that. Not with the skull at the back though. Same back and front. Well, that's just a t-shirt with crochet daisies stitched all over it. Now I have done something like that in the past. When I've got a favourite t-shirt and you know you spill something on it and it will not come off. It defies all these stain removers and everything. So I have scattered a few flowers on it just to make it wearable again. Because I won't wear something that's got a dirty big splodge down it, Oh, another flamingo. There was a flamingo in one of the other books. I'm sure there was the other day. Flamingo. And that one says cane work stitch. Kristin Omdahl's been doing a few things. She's got a lot of free patterns at the moment on her crochet blog site. She's been using a very open work stitch, a bit like that. As I say, not for me, not for me. It says little boy. Play on the word, boy. Little boy's romper. Good clean yarns, so it's just different kinds of cottons. As I say, I'm whizzing through this a bit because I know that Denise has already done a review on it as well. I don't know why my back's hurting, because I think it's walking around the hospital. Oh, I do love hospitals. I said, is there somewhere I can get a cup of coffee? And she went, yeah, just the cafe. I gave up halfway there. I nearly walked home trying to find this cafe. And then the taxi that had told me it would be at least 40 minutes tinkled me to say it was on its way, so I had to turn around and walk the whole way back again to the main entrance because that's the way I said I'd meet them. That's another of the mandala. I have sent away for some cheapo type embroidery rings, just thought I might have a go at making a mandala. Right, this one is a free gift with stitch markers, which again I've put in a little package to go with Karen. That one is, I should have told you that one, Simply Crochet, was issue 59 and it was the latest one I picked up at the supermarket. This one is Inside Crochet. But whether it's too chunky for me, I don't know. I like the design. Right, here we go. Inside Crochet, what is this one? Oh, this is the one that has the minute writing on it. You have to get your glasses on and a magnifying glass to see. Issue 91. I knew I should have gone to Aldi and not seen these magazines. Hello, don't give up your day job. That's what my dad always used to say when I bust into song. Don't give up your day job. I've always had a very deep voice, and there used to be a young lady, well, she's still around, she's still about, called Helen Shapiro, and she had an extremely deep voice. So I used to buy her records because I could sing along with them because she was so deep. Anybody else was like, up in the top, and I couldn't reach any of that. I mean, the bloke said to me today, what are you noticing? I said, your voice is going deeper and deeper and deeper. And also this frog in my throat where I keep coughing and it's very embarrassing, you know. So he said, oh, okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong with your nose and your things. He said, it's just a nasal drip and there's nothing we can do about that. Oh, Johnny. He just said, just try rinsing your nose out with salt water and that. I thought, oh, God, I do hate that. The sensation of squirting salty water up your nose is... But if needs must, I will do it. Right, that's another picture of the one on the front cover. It's done in some strange yarn, I'll tell you when I get to it. Quite like that cardigan. That's just the necklace. This necklace I'm wearing, I think I've shown you before, came from India many, many years ago. A friend of mine went to India on holiday and brought me this back. I'm not exactly sure what it's made out of. It feels a bit like marble, but I don't think it is. It's probably some pseudo kind of plastic that looks like marble, you know. But either way, I like it. You can't really see that. There's a nicer picture. It's Tunisian. It's done like in the entrelac. And that's the beach bag. Again, these are small pictures. That's a triangular shaped shawl and a cardigan done in motifs. Again, there's bigger pictures further back because I've seen it. Right, there's the Tunisian. It does actually give you a tutorial inside it. Oh, I just bought a shawl pattern, a crochet one on Ravelry. If you look it up, it's called Sunday Shawl. It's by the Little Bee Company. It is a paid for pattern. And you understand why, you know, she charges what she does for it, because it comes with, honestly, it comes with, oh, it must be about 16 pages. Here comes Gigi having a growl again. I think it's my gardener. Is it my gardener? Is it Hazel? She's supposed to be coming to me. I don't think Hazel's coming here. No, I think she's going down the road. He likes Hazel. That's his I like you bark. Right, we've got a little child's cardigan, and we've got, what else? There's another bag, a hat. And that is such a good idea if you're giving a present, isn't it? Don't they look nicer when you put them in a little box? You know, instead of putting them in a little plastic bag or just giving them in a bit of tissue paper. They look so much nicer in a little box. I know it's expensive, but... it also has some more cactus in here, which I've given to... I've ripped them out. And I know defacing a book is terrible, isn't it? But that and the tortoise, I've put them to go down to Karen, because I don't do things like that. But the pictures are not very good here today. That's a blanket, I think, and cushions. They went through a phase of having horrible pictures, and then they went through a phase that they were much, much better. And now I think they're going back to the horrible pictures again. Right, this is the Eoin top. Pronounce it how you wish. It's done in, that's the name of the yarn. It's sort of like a ribbon yarn. Now it's done on a 6mm and a 7mm hook. So it's probably dreadfully expensive, so there'll be a bit of jiggery pokery in my department there. Because I won't be obviously using the yarn for the pack. I don't spend that kind of money. That's this summer cardigan, so as I saw before. It's done in double knitting, that one, so it's much more sensible. My back is killing me. Mystique cardigan, this is called. It's a bit of a strange one, you can't really see it, it's like done in squares. I'll cover up the design there, there's a bit more pictures there. Fiddly. Too warm, too hot to be fiddly. And my back is killing me, I'm going to have to move, sorry. It's a bit better, it must have been the angle I was sat at. That's the Elizabeth shawl, it's done in Malabrigo sock yarn, 100% wool, 100 grams, but it's 402 metres. So if I've got any 402 metres, I've got a couple of really beautiful sock skeins that are way too nice to use for socks. But I'm not sure they've got that amount of yards on, or metres. And that's another picture of the Tunisian entrelac shawl. As I say, I can sort of do the stitches of Tunisian, but I can't get my tension right. Tried, I keep trying. I bought videos. Oh, excuse me. I bought how-to videos, bought how-to books. Can't do the tension. Yeah, Pretty Mary Janes. They look so pretty in a little box, don't they? Little gift boxes look nice, don't they? Oh. That's called Pippi Sweater. Is it a reference to Pippi Longstockings? And that's a headband, which is very pretty if you could be nice for a bridesmaid or something like that. And it's got little flowers on it and little pearl beads. And this is all the how-to. It doesn't tell me what's coming next month, it doesn't tell me. Pretty little ice cream colours from Deramores. Regardless of other people, I like Deramores. I know some people have had a bit of trouble with the deliveries and that, but hand on heart, they've never let me down. Neither has Wool Warehouse. Again, people have mentioned about that, but I've had no trouble whatsoever. I should say that while touching something wooden, shouldn't I? Head will do. Right, well today is a gorgeous, gorgeous day. I was going to go out and film on the decking, but seeing as I've hung all my washing out, I didn't think you really want to see a view of my smalls, you know, or my larges in my case, you know, hanging on the line, and I really wanted to get them dry naturally. That's the beauty of summer, isn't it? Getting your washing dried naturally. There's nothing nicer than bedding dried on a line. It's much nicer than, you know, being in the dryer. I have put it in the dryer when I've been on time, you know, wanted to use it, but I've got a lot of sets. Oh, excuse me. I did get enough sleep last night, but I must admit the night before I was a bit sleepless. Not in Seattle, sleepless in Prestwich. Right, there's a lot of things I was going to do today. I still have not done the ironing, and I still have not gone back into the craft room. Once I get the curtains hung, I will have no excuse. I told you the entire before, I've got this terrifying phobia falling through a window. and I wobble like crazy on steps because I just can't keep my balance. They're just little rungs, and my feet don't do little rungs. My feet go So the family have gone, no, you're not to go on ladders at all. You've got to stay on. I can trip over an eyelash. Absolutely. I fall flat on my face and I look around and think, what on earth did I fall over? And there's absolutely nothing there. I do have neuropathy in my toes, so that's probably what it is. But I'm terrible on an uneven surface. I look like I've just come out of the pub. I'm like... My niece hangs on to me like, walk straight. You know, if I could walk straight, I would walk straight. I just happen to like going in a zigzaggy pattern. I used to laugh at my friend because she did that. Caroline, if you're watching, sorry. She used to push you into the wall. You know, if you were walking along the pavement, you'd find yourself gradually going into the shops, you know, the wall. I used to say, Caroline, will you walk straight? She couldn't walk in a straight line either. I've inherited it from you if you're watching. I've inherited it. Well, there's not a lot I've got to say. I was catching up on a few videos. I've still got lots of videos to watch. If I watch them on the TV, you know, through my Fire Stick, is it called Firefox Fire Stick, I can't make comments. So then I mean to go back and I mean to go on the PC and make comments, and I forget. So I do watch some of them, but I forget to comment because I'm watching them on the TV. I've turned off the TV at the moment because I can't concentrate, and also if they hear TVs and music and things in the background, you can get the sound pulled on your video because there's a little bot in YouTube that music, music, and it hears music even if it's in the distance. So I always do mine in silence, or relative silence, unless Gigi's snoring. No, he's not today. He's very quiet today. The blue bottle that was dive bombing me, I mentioned on Facebook the other day, he was driving me potty. I was even thinking of buying a mosquito netting to sit underneath while I have my dinners, because I get dive bombed all the time by these horrible big, we call them blue bottles, big flies. Anyway, I finally found it on the Sunday morning and I threw it outside. And I rescued a bee, even though I'm allergic to them. I rescued a bee and put it outside. I won't kill a bee, but I don't like them. And wasps, I have no compunction with a wasp. I'll just batter it with the nearest magazine. Hate wasps, hate them. But bees, I'm very protective over a bee, but still, you know, because I'm allergic to them, I treat them with a lot of caution. Like, will somebody please shoo that bee out? If I'm in on my own, I've got big glass that I use. I use a big glass and a piece of card, like as in a Christmas card, birthday card. Trap the bee under the glass, like, you know, and then slide the paper in, the cardboard. Get it inside the glass, and then I go outside and go, fly away bee, fly away. And hope it doesn't fly back at me. Anyway, I don't think I've taught myself out of space today. I still haven't, I can't show you anything because I haven't washed the pink sweater. In fact, I might do that now when I've washed the dishes. Still haven't sewn the buttons on the Aran cardigan, well, Aran coloured cardigan. I still haven't sewn the one tail in on the pink Gold Coast shrug. I've been very... I won't say I've lost my crojo because I haven't. I've just been a slow crow. You know what I mean. Everything's taking me longer to crochet or do whatever. I think I did more today waiting in the hospital. More today than I've done all week. But it's just my trebles, your double crochets. So it was kind of, I don't need to talk to anybody, I can just slog on with it, you know. I've got to do, I think, about 15 inches, and then I've got to add a little bit on the sleeves. But I've only got 8 balls, so, and I'm sort of done about more than 1.5 so far. So, no, I don't know, there's quite a lot there. So I don't think it's going to have very big sleeves. It might turn out to be more like the child's version than I think, because the child's version doesn't have any little cap sleeves. But if you're like me, you know, with the old bat wings. Weight wise, I've lost no more. I've got a pound that keeps going. So until I can go with that pound, then I'll know I'm still losing weight. But this pound is haunting me at the moment. It's like, she's lost it. No, she hasn't. She's gained it. No, she hasn't. So it's like going to do like a little pendulum. As long as it doesn't go right over again, I know I'm doing well. But when I've been out, like today, for example, and then I come back in, I just wanted a sandwich. I've got salad stuff in. I bought a lot of salad stuff when I went out to do my shopping. I had to go on my own today, on Saturday, because my niece was busy. So, yeah, I just got salad. I thought, no, be good. Keep away from everything. And I bought some cherries because they were on offer. I love cherries. I don't like bottled cherries, you know, the maraschino cherries. I don't like cherry cake, but I do love the fresh cherries, yeah. Especially the ones that have the little, you know, you used to make earrings with them when you was kids, didn't you? Hang them over your ears. But they're usually quite expensive in the UK. I don't know about anywhere else. But every now and again they have a special offer on cherries, and I think, ooh, cherries. I'm going to have some, so I did. So upon that note, I think I will upload this, and because it's in 2 bits, I'll have to get Zoe to stitch it together for me. One day, I'll learn to edit. One day. I don't know when that day will be, because I'm like, ooh, when it comes to technology. Zoe's had the patience of a saint with me many times trying to teach me, but yeah, it just doesn't go in. You know, I just seem to have this la 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 comes over my brain when somebody starts talking about things like that. And I'm nodding and that, and it's going sort of in this ear and it's going straight out the other ear, and nothing is retained. It never used to be like this. It's one of the joys of old age, I presume. Having a non-retentive memory. Having to write everything down, especially dates for hospital appointments, etc. Oh, my baby's woken up. Are you alright, Gigi? He's not looking very bright and shiny. He's looking a bit, so he's gone back to sleep again. Are you alright, baby? He keeps looking at me out of the corner of his eye. Say hello to everybody, Gigi. Say hello, baby. I think actually he can hear a fly. That's what's woken him up. He's not exactly Speedy Gonzales. He never catches them. When Sky was here, and Poppy, they were fairly adept at catching flies. You know, this fly would be buzzing around like that, and you'd see them like that, and then all of a sudden you'd see one of the other of them chewing. They got them. But Poppy, she, bless her heart, she chases squirrels, but she never catches them. They're always way too fast for her. She catches other bits and pieces, but not squirrels. And squirrels drive her potty. And I used to have a squirrel that used to sort of haunt my back garden. He or she stopped coming. I think they got fed up with Poppy chasing her away. Yeah, I used to have a hedgehog years ago as well, but that disappeared many moons ago. I'd like a little wildlife cam because I know we have a fox that comes to visit. It'd be nice to have a little wildlife cam, wouldn't it? But that's a pipe dream, because if I had money I would buy a nicer camera than what I've got now. One that lasts more than about 40 minutes before it cuts itself off would be nice. But my little Canon does very well. For the money I paid for it, it's been a good little camera. Touching wood. It was on offer at the time, and the sale price has to be for me, doesn't it? I was really pleased to get it. Really pleased. So I won't be branching out. I'm not David Bailey, you know. I won't be branching out into anything super duper soon. Right, well, I must get this uploaded and then try and charge my battery up again, and then maybe tomorrow, maybe I'll take some photographs if it's not raining and put them on Etsy. Finally. I'm so slack and lax at doing things like that. I'll never be a millionaire if I don't put things in my shop, will I? How can I sell things if I don't put them in? Hello? Anyway, I'll say goodbye from sunny Manchester because it's 10 to 4 in the afternoon on Monday the, what are we now, 26th I think? I get told off for not saying the date, but I can't remember it. And I'll introduce myself, seeing as it's the end of the video. My name is Jan, Urban Gypsy Crochet. What else do you want to know? 71 years young, old and knackered, strange sense of humour, thinks she's a hippie. Is there anything else you want to know, just let me know and I'll do my best to answer you.